For those who grew up poor, what did you consider a luxury? When my friend's mom asked if I was hungry and actually meant it, I was 12 when Sarah invited me over after school. We'd been friends for months, but I'd always made excuses to avoid going to her house. At my house, food was complicated. We had rules about eating that other families didn't understand. Don't eat the good snacks. Those are for when company comes over. Don't drink all the milk. It has to last until Friday. Don't take seconds unless everyone's done eating. But at Sarah's house, her mom opened the fridge and said, "What do you girls want for a snack?" I just stared. She was asking what I wanted, not telling me what I could have. Sarah grabbed some grapes and string cheese like it was nothing. Her mom looked at me expectantly. "I'm not really hungry," I lied. But my stomach growled loudly right then, betraying me. Sarah's mom smiled. "How about I make you both some sandwiches? I just bought this really good turkey." She made these huge sandwiches with thick slices of turkey, real cheese, lettuce that was still crispy, and mayo that wasn't expired. At home, our sandwiches were usually peanut butter on day-old bread when we were lucky. While we ate, Sarah's mom kept asking if I wanted more. More chips, more juice, another sandwich. "Are you sure you're not still hungry, sweetie?" I was still hungry. I was always hungry, but I was too scared to say yes. What if there wasn't enough food for Sarah's family dinner? What if I took too much and they thought I was greedy? But Sarah's mom seemed to read my mind. She made me another sandwich without even asking and put a bag of chips next to my plate. "Growing kids need to eat," she said, like it was the most obvious thing in the world. That's when I realized something that broke my heart a little. At my house, being hungry was normal. We just dealt with it until the next meal, and sometimes there wasn't much then either. But at Sarah's house, being hungry was a problem that got solved immediately. After snacks, Sarah's mom started cooking dinner. She asked if I wanted to stay and eat with them. I called my mom to ask permission, expecting her to say no because we couldn't afford to pay them back for the food. But she said yes, and I could hear the relief in her voice. One less mouth to feed for dinner meant more food for my little sister. Dinner at Sarah's house was like watching a TV show. Her dad asked about our day at school. Her mom served vegetables that weren't from a can. Sarah complained about having to eat broccoli, and I wanted to tell her how lucky she was to have broccoli to complain about. When Sarah's mom offered me seconds, I said yes this time. And then thirds. Nobody counted how much I ate. Nobody gave me looks. Nobody made me feel guilty for being hungry. After dinner, Sarah's mom packed me a bag of leftovers for later. I ate those leftovers for breakfast the next morning because we were out of cereal again. That night, I realized that the biggest luxury wasn't having your own room or nice clothes. It was never having to think about food, never having to calculate if there was enough, never having to pretend you weren't hungry to make things easier for everyone else. Sarah invited me over every week after that. Her mom always made extra food and always sent me home with leftovers. Years later, I found out Sarah's mom knew exactly what she was doing. She'd grown up poor too, and she recognized the signs. The way I ate too fast, the way I never asked for anything, the way I got quiet around food. She was making sure at least one day a week I got to be a kid who didn't have to worry about being hungry.